A 24-year-old Victoria man who beat a pit bull puppy to death will spend the next 6 months in jail. Brent Malcolm Connors admits that he did it. He pleaded guilty to the charge. He was looking after a puppy named Bandit in a hotel room on New Year's Day when he killed the pup. The sentence today comes as a victory for animal rights activists who launched a public campaign seeking justice for Bandit. A-News reporter Astrid Braunschmidt has the story.
Animal rights activists were out in full force for the sentencing of Brent Malcolm Connors, the 24-year-old who pleaded guilty to beating a pit bull puppy to death New Year's Day, was sentenced to 6 months in jail.
I'm happy. I mean, I think people are starting to listen, and I think it's really important. And I hope this is just the beginning of us changing the way things are done and the way the laws are interpreted.
January 1st, police were called to this Travelers Inn, where they found the puppy named Bandit clinging to life. Connors was supposed to be looking after the dog for a friend. Community interest in the case prompted a group called Justice for Bandit to circulate a petition condemning animal abuse and calling for maximum penalties.
We have 1,152 petitions here, and this is in addition to the over 2,000 that I delivered to the Crown Counsel's office before the hearing last Wednesday.
The 6-month jail term is more than what Crown originally sought for Connors, but far less than the maximum possible penalty of 18 months, making this victory bittersweet.
I feel like it's a bit of a failure for what we were asking for, but a very good day in the community for animal abuse. It's unheard of, this kind of sentence in BC, and I think it's a good thing.
I feel that it's certainly not enough, but it's a start. It's something that we can work with.
But the Justice for Bandit group says their quest to see stiffer animal cruelty penalties doesn't stop here. Now they're calling on the rest of the community to stand up.
You do have power. You write to your MLA, tell them what you need, and that what they do on your behalf matters to you. And in this case, animal rights matters to us, and it also matters to over 3,500 people in Victoria.
For the 30-minute hearing, Connors hung his head, addressing the court only to say he was sorry for what happened and that he hopes it never happens again to any other animal. Judge Ernie Quant said he reviewed the extent of the brutality and the callous disregard for the animal's pain when considering the sentence. A memorial for Bandit will be held Saturday at 1 p.m. at the Duncan SPCA.
Astrid Braunschmidt joins us now live at the courthouse with more on the story. Astrid, was there more to the sentence than the 6 months imprisonment?
Yes, there was, Hudson. What we can tell you is that the sentence for Connors includes 5 months for the attack and an additional 1 month for possessing a controlled substance. Police say that Connors was well known to them and that the attack was fueled by drug and alcohol consumption. Connors will also be on probation for 2 months. That's following his release. He'll have to complete 75 hours of community service. And again, for 10 years, Hudson, Connors will not be allowed to have an animal or a bird, the judge clarified, in his possession or near him. He'll be prohibited.
All right, Astrid Braunschmidt at the law courts. Astrid, thank you.
You're welcome.